There are fewer empaths in America, that is, people who are truly capable of empathy, than there are redheads. The ability to feel the pain of your neighbor is a rare gift, or a curse, bestowed upon less than 1% of the population. Humans are inherently selfish. Greed is an unfortunate survival mechanism, part of our rat brain, and truly one of the worst and yet strongest natural traits of our species. But it is 2022. Can we please evolve yet? Just because something is natural or evolutionary doesn't mean we can't evolve past it if we have the willpower. But we don't. We live in a society. It's a jokey phrase, but seriously, individualism just doesn't work when we live on top of each other in such an interdependent way. You can't take and never sacrifice anything. We have to rely on each other and coexist together. When I feel really black-pilled, I'm thinking like someone would rather watch you die than experience the most minor inconvenience in their life. They would trade your life, and they would do it without thinking, rather than experience the most minor inconvenience. If it meant you dying so they don't have to wait 10 seconds for something, they would do it. They would sacrifice your life for a little ease and convenience. There's so much evidence of that being true, but I still don't really want to believe it. I want to believe that's just me being bitter. Have you heard of Hanlon's razor? It says, never attribute to malice what can be attributed to stupidity. That is, people aren't evil, they're just dumb and they don't get it. The average person has a 100 IQ and can't grasp the very, very, very simple logic that more guns equals more shootings. And that this isn't just an inevitability, this is something we choose for ourselves. And no other first world country makes this choice or puts up with this shit. I grew up in Newtown, Connecticut. I played soccer at Sandy Hook School. My friends and I used to have fires in the woods behind the school. And I remember exactly where I was and what I felt when I heard the news 10 years ago. And I experienced firsthand that town will never be the same, and that is a wound that never heals. I don't think dead children are an acceptable cost of doing business. That's my personal opinion. Some people would argue that it's a tiny price to pay for my freedom. Those people are stupid and lack empathy. Thanks for listening. Bye.